What's up, everybody? TR here on another Vanguard. Um, Now that I've had some time to get used to the game, get everything fixed as far as microphones is not working with the broadcast, which had some updates with some nice patches, so a lot of stuff running a lot better. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Ever since the game released last week, had a lot of time to play it and get used to everything. Like I said, sorry I haven't been able to broadcast lately. A lot of it was because technical problems as far as every time when I tried to broadcast, it would disconnect me. And only on Call of Duty Call of Duty Vanguard, sorry. I tried it on Call of Duty World War II just for the hell of it, just to see if there was something on my end, and it wasn't, so it was something that was connected to the game. I don't know why, but like I said, without further ado, let's go and jump right into it. Excuse me.
Kill confirmed. Subdue all threats. Hope you like a little challenge.
My opinions on the game so far, I honestly think it's one of the best Call of Duty they've made so far. Not taking anything from like all the other Call of Duties. I haven't really played Cold War much, but I heard it was pretty decent. But other than going back to like you bitch, going back to the classics of Call of Duty World at War, Modern Warfare 2, even Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, at that matter. If I had to pick my top 3 Call of Duties, definitely would be World at War, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and
keep it up.
I'd say this for my third one. I mean, they're all pretty tight, honestly. Call of Duty World at War, I liked for the zombies. The original zombies, I mean, I know they did some remakes of, like, the original map of Dervis, which is originated from Call of Duty World at War. I know they made some extra versions on Black Ops 3, I know they did. Which, those were nice, don't get me wrong, but, you know, as far as for originality of the game, I'd say the original World at War map was good. I'd like to see what, I don't know if they would do it or not. I mean,
Good work.
I don't know if they ever plan on doing anything like that on here. Oh, you bitch. Nice. If they would do this one, I think it'd be nice with the guns that they have on here. Black Ops 3, as far as Black Ops 3, as far as like guns and shit, I think they're pretty good. I think they kind of weaken a lot of stuff, but oh shit, like that. But you know, it is what it is. But as far as multiplayer goes, I honestly think out of my top 3 for multiplayer itself would be ranking at number 1. Ooh, that'd be a tough one. I say it'd be a real tough tie between Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Vanguard. Ranked number 2, World War 2. What the fuck? Okay. See, that's what. I'll get to that here in a minute. But let me go ahead and finish this before I lose what I'm thinking. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2 for the first one. Um, and like I said, I'd put this like right next to it, so easy to maybe kind of close to that.
Heads up, enemy glide bomb coming in hot.
And then World War II. World War II is good, but as we just noticed right there when I killed that one dude, I noticed when he got me, he didn't necessarily die right away. Nobody was around me to able to. Nope. Ah, shit. Sorry, like distracted here. Got like 2 things going on. There wasn't anybody around me, any of my teammates or anything, that would have been able to kill him within the time. Oh shit, my bad. Speaking of teammates, um, none of my teammates were around to finish killing him by the time he killed me. Shit. And there was a delay with the kill on that. I wouldn't say that's necessarily on the game, but it's kind of just weird to me. I've never had a game like that where they would do something like that. Where, you know, okay, if you shoot somebody, which is nice, okay. If you shoot somebody and they... Oh shit. I gotta use this map again. Sometimes you would take a delay. Why? I don't know. This is the first game I've seen that. Other than, you know, okay, if I, like, shooting somebody, and say I got most of the health down, and one of my teammates comes by a few seconds later after I die and finishes the job, I know I get killed depending on how fast they recover. Other than that, oh shit, damn. Other than seeing that in other games, I've never had anything like this where, okay, if I shot the dude and he killed me, and he died a few seconds later, it just kind of seems weird. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, I like that because the fact that it actually gives you a much better chance to get into kills, but it's kind of a weird setting on that. And I checked settings, and yeah, it's not even fixed on that. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic here because my mic doesn't die, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in for a little bit. So I'm gonna continue the gameplay and go from there. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.
Got them on their heels. That's a kill confirmed for you. They're sending mortar shells.
Okay, actually, I forget.
You managed
I had
to
my.
impress me.
I like to use my headset from when I use my mic, but I keep forgetting the fact that the PS5 controller has a built-in mic in it. Let me go to my broadcast here. And make sure the audio is good on that. I always keep forgetting about that. It's real nice, but I just keep forgetting about it. Yeah, seems to be working. Alright, awesome. Alright, awesome. I'll take it. Shit, where are we at? Okay. Checking for updates. What? Oh. Okay, so that must just be at that. They must do that at random times. I thought I measured it down to where I thought they did it like at a certain time every day, which is nice because you see they're constantly updating things. I like it. No complaints there whatsoever. But I thought they did that at like a certain time of day or something because last several I've checked it like 3 times for the past like 3 days, and they've always done it at like 8 o'clock. You know, usually about 9, 10 o'clock Central Time. Um, that's weird. Okay, that's nice. I like that. No complaints there. But I will be right back, guys. I gotta go take care of something, so I'm gonna pause the broadcast and I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Um, okay. So while I'm in here, I want to talk a few things about settings here. Which this is the first Call of Duty I've seen this in. Where am I saying? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. First off, nothing major. Um, I like how you can change like your each individual settings as opposed to be like when you're aiming and shit, stuff like that. Um, and a lot of this is personal preference, so there's no specific right or wrong setting. I'm going to go ahead and point that out real quick too. I'm just pointing out some things that I find interesting and that they've added into this Call of Duty. So one thing I will say though, in which I see a lot of when I started playing the game, and actually it was when the beta came out. When the beta went live, a lot of YouTubers said linear is the number one setting for this. That I do have to agree with because I've spent a lot of time with standard and dynamic. Standard is okay. I'd say number two, dynamic, don't even fucking bother. I don't like that one. And I hear a lot of complaints about that too with a lot of players, all the way from beginner players all the way to people in leagues and matches. Excuse me, and clans and stuff like that. Um, so this has been rated number one for a lot of people, anyways. Um, Not saying anything bad about this, except I just don't find it as accurate. Now that's just my opinion. This one, uh, it's a real close tie between this and this one. This one, I just think the timing, as far as the frame rates when you're aiming, is a little bit more precise. Um, but let's talk about settings here. All this stuff. Controller effects for each button. Now, if you're playing on a PS4, I don't know on how this stuff will affect you. I'm on a PS5, so some of this stuff may or may not be on the last gen. I'm not 100% sure um, as far as this stuff goes. Let's see here. One thing I do see, or one thing I do like a lot is how you can change. So, like, you got your auto mantle, um, stuff like that. Let's see. Where did my... Where did that one thing go? There it is. This one, here we go. So, I like how they added this one in this year's game. Going back and forth, I used to be one of those players where, okay, no, I wouldn't want that to be automatic. But as I play this game a lot and mess with the settings, this one, no, I don't like. Now that's just, again, that's personal preference. I won't use that one for automatic. I've always been to where it's been classified, just manually running on your own. But this one, I kind of like how it, as you see in the game, when you're running stuff, um, it, in my opinion, it helps, when you're running with an enemy, um, timing, because, if you slow down, okay, if you're running at a pace, like I said in that last match, if I was doing that manually, okay, well, then I'd have to stop, and then my character would just stop and start walking and shit, and then it would aim to shoot the opponent. Now, with this one, it just does it automatically, meaning the fact that instead of just slowing down, you just aim at it and shoot them. I kind of think this is a faster process with it. It kind of eliminates a lot of time as opposed to between slowing down and getting ready to shoot the opponent, as opposed to with this, it's more precise. So that's kind of my opinion, and why I like it. So that's one thing I like that they added this with this year's game. So that was all the main. Oh shit! I need to fix my. I want to see what I got in my guns here. No, how do we get this one? Oh, matches. Um, it took me a minute to figure out what they're trying to do here because, especially during the beta, they had like specific matches. Yeah, matches are limited, um, as opposed to like they had team deathmatch, kill confirmed, etc. This one, it was like that when the game first launched, and then when they had one of those updates that you saw a little bit ago, it changed this a little bit. And for a minute there, I was like, okay, why would you change that? Um, but then this was added in. They've always had the quick play, but to where you can adjust your matches. Now, I'm not a big fan of like search and destroy shit like that. I like how you can change it though. Like you can choose what matches you want to go to. So I guess in a way, I mean, this would be a menu, so like it would switch in between the two. So like my matches, domination, I'm just not really a big fan of. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I just playing it has a different feel to it. So like right now, and I always go back and forth because like with these matches, if I add this one in, this will be in the rotation. But I'm not gonna add that in there. Then if I want to go to hardcore, um, I would just click the okay, hardcore right there, and then these matches would be in. Um, Now it won't be randomized between core and hardcore, so I will mark that on. So that was one other thing I noticed, which I kind of like that, honestly. After kind of going back and forth with it, like, why is it not letting me do my matches in here? I haven't fucked with any of this stuff other than private matches, obviously. Now, so I don't know what the hell all this stuff is about, and I'm not really in the mood to check that out. Um, so, but let's go and jump back into it. Hang on, give me a second. Alright guys, I'll be back. I'm
Kill
gonna
confirmed. Take
keep the
out all
broadcast
enemies.
going, but
This
I'm gonna be
is
Mike Phillips, I got a
intense.
phone
I
call,
hope you
so
came
I'll be back on the mic
prepared.
in a little while. Peace.
The lead's ours. Team deathmatch. Eradicate all threats. Stay critical of your opponents and yourself.